You could have done this using symmetry without a calculator, or you could have simply used your calculator. I'll show you the symmetry first, and then you can do it on your calculator, which is a little bit easier if you want later. Pi over 16 would be just past 0. Because if you look at your unit circle, right, look at the denominators, 2, 3, 4, 6. So 16 must be really close to right here. Actually, I'll just do it right here. So this would be about where pi over 16 is. And we're comparing that. And you can also see, right, the coordinates are 0.98. So it's almost 1 and then just up a little tiny bit. What are the coordinates of 17 pi over 6? So if I went all the way over to here, to pi, this would be, pi would be 16 pi over 16. So 17 pi over 16 is just a little bit past it. You can see that these points have symmetry. However far you went over this way is the same distance you went over that way. And the amount that you went up this way is the same distance that you went down this way. So if we went over 0.98, if I went over 0.98 this way, this number must have been negative 0.98. So the x-coordinate was negative 0.9808. And whatever amount I went up right here at pi over 16, I had to go down that amount at 17 pi over 16. So my y-coordinate was up 0.1951. So on 17 pi over 16, it's going to be down 0.1951. If you didn't like the symmetry of it, you could have simply recognized that the x-coordinate is going to be the cosine of 17 pi over 16. And the y-coordinate is going to be the sine of 17 pi over 16. And you could have used your calculator. You have to be careful to make sure that you are in radian mode. I am, so we're good to go. And I could have just typed in the cosine of 17 pi over 16. I need to put that in parentheses, I believe. And there you see negative 0.9808, which is what we got here. Then you could have done the sine of 17 pi over 16. And you get the negative 0.1951. So even if you didn't know how to do it with the symmetry, all you had to do was recognize the x-coordinate is cosine, the y-coordinate is sine.